traders from across the globe, and welcome to the 1312th edition of Short-Term Trading Live with Oscar Carboni, and that, of course, would be me. Good evening, traders. This video for trading on Tuesday is coming at you Monday night. It is valid for trading April 21st, 2015. Before we get into the video, we know that futures trading is absolutely, positively, unequivocally, extremely risky, can cause substantial financial loss to your personal wealth and well-being. And I kid you not, the way these markets whip around today, if you are not someone that likes a little bit of abuse in their morning coffee, then don't get involved because it has been abusive lately. Traders, I've got a great video lined up. In last night's video, I stood in front of this camera and I promised you I would show you something. I promised in last night's video that I will show you the underlying technical strength in our U.S. indices in tonight's video. I also told you that we would probably go down based on the F flag getting violated. It got F'd, if you will, yesterday's video. The F flag got F'd and we went down, and the only thing that happened to us OMNIX when that F flag went down was we got the old wire brush, baby. Ow, the old wire brush. What does it mean? It's an old floor terminology. It's a bit vulgar, but this is what happened, and we lived this stuff, so I'm going to show you what happened, the old wire brush. Ow. Here's what happened. We had the F flag. We got F'd on Friday. We were long when it went down. Wrong. Then on Sunday night for Monday, we told you the F flag usually produces more than one day, so we went short. And that was wrong, too. It was the old wire brush. And the old terminology from the floor is when you sell it all the way up and buy it all the way down, which is the wrong thing to do. It's like having one of these wire brushes stuffed up your butt and pulled back out. Remember that. It's vulgar. It's disgusting, I know. But so are the people on the trading floor. So they said, Oscar, you got the wire brush one day to me. And I said, oh, yeah. And they told me what it was. Well, we got the wire brush on Friday and Monday. Ouch, baby. But hey, we live to fight another day. A little preparation H will get rid of that wire brush feeling. We go right back into these markets. And here we are for trading on Tuesday. And do not doubt the Omni, because as grandiose as this sounds, the Omni can trade circles around just about anybody tuning into this video or anyone I've ever met. So don't let 2 days scare you. The Omni blows me away, and I've been doing this for 33 and a half years. The Omni's pretty good. Don't lose confidence. Let's get moving. All right, so I will show you the underlying technical strength in our U.S. indices as promised, and boy, it is there. The tranny, I showed you that chart and said keep an eye on it. Is it a bear flag? Well, I've got another chart to show you that will help you decide what you're looking at in the transportation average. And then we've got gold. Gold is ugly. It's got an ugly look to it, and I will show you that. Traders, I want to get right into it with no further ado. Let's go look at some charts. Okay, traders, this is the first chart this evening, and this is the very same chart I showed you in last night's video. And basically, I pointed out that we got F'd. Finally, the F flag got F'd. It finally broke down like each one does. But I did point out that generally, once you break the F flag, it's more than one down day, right? Here, more than one down day. Here, more than one down day. We only had one down day when we broke this F flag, so I called for another, which really makes sense with it pointing down Omni at the time. But that's not what happened. We got stopped out, but the market turned around and went right back into the F flag today. Boom, right back in, so there was no second or third down day. It turned around, got back into the flag, and now you negate this like it didn't happen, and you are bullish the F flag, and that is it. Back in the flag, back in the saddle. It seems the Fing usually lasts longer than 1 day. You only got 1 day out of it. Ignore it. Back into the buy. That's what I am telling you as a technical trader using this chart. We're right back into the buy zone. Next, this chart was in last night's video as well. It is the Dow Jones Transportation Average. It is one of our chart masterpieces. You've seen this in many videos. Basically, what it shows you is that this is the Omni Trading Academy's proprietary moving average. And in this chart I've shown you many times, if you dip to the average, you make a new high. Dip to the average, make a new high. You've seen me illustrate this 1,000 times over. Well, after this last dip, we did not go to a new high. We actually went down and formed a bear flag. And then I said, let me blow the chart up for you in last night's video, and I'll do that for you now. And this is exactly what that flag looks like. And today, on Monday, we went right back to the top of the flag. Now, isn't that supposed to be a short? Shouldn't you sell the top of the flag? Because when you are in a bear flag, you are supposed to go short up here and get out down here, right? It goes up, you go short, it gets out, you get, it goes down, you get out, it goes up, you go short, it goes down, you get out. That's how you use a bear flag. So you would think, let's sell it right there, the tranny, right? Well, stop for a moment. Put those brakes on for a moment. Let me show you something here. This is the same exact chart. It is a weekly chart, just more bars here. So I spread it out for a few years, and this is a major bull flag with a little small bear flag inside of it. Look, this is the one that we were just looking at on the daily, but it's really a small bear flag inside of a much grander, big bull flag in your tranny. So in reality, even though for day trading this might be somewhat bearish, the bigger formation is we are going much higher when we finish with that flag. I told you I was going to show you the underlying strength, and here it is. That's your weekly Dow. Your weekly transportation. Next, the Russell 2000 on the weekly. Look at this run it's in on the weekly. Fantastic right here. Just fantastic. This red line represents the previous highs. We bested them, and we're in this F flag, if you will, moving higher, looking great. Underlying strength in the Russell. I just showed you underlying strength in the tranny. Even though you're in a bear flag, it's actually a bigger bull flag. NASDAQ, weekly bar chart. Bull flag breakout. Bull flag tests the line just like it did at this bull flag. Then it finally broke out. That's what we're expecting before this week is over. Bull flag breakout in your NASDAQ. Underlying strength, as I promised you would see today. Chart masterpiece. Love this one. A round of applause for this one. Beautiful chart. Chart masterpiece you've seen in many, many videos, and I've shown this to you, and I've said pay close attention to how well we hold on to this average. So I showed you that it held here, 1, it held 2, it held 3rd, it held the 4th. And I said, do not fall in love with the lunatics that call the top. And this is why. Because every time we do this, they call the top. And I stand in front of the camera and tell you, don't listen to them. It's not the top. And I'm here to tell you the same thing. It is not the top. Don't listen to the nuts. So we dipped, we rallied, we dipped, we rallied, we dipped, but we keep holding the average. Rallied, dipped. Then I showed you this flag, and I said, look, here's a really interesting flag that developed. Here's your flagpole. Here's your flag. It developed nicely, and we took off, and I contended that because that was the last 2 weeks of March and the last 1 week in April, that's what would happen next over here. So I drew in this fictitious flag. I put green lines there, and I put the red lines in. Nothing existed here at all. Empty. What I am saying is, because March limped into April and we had this look right here and that turned into an F flag, March limped into April 2015 and I contended we'd start an F flag. So here is my fictitious flag, and this is what happened since. Watch this. I have removed 2 of the red bars, moved them off to the side so you can see what filled in. I mean, are you kidding me? That actually filled in so far. Now, I will admit, during this week, I've been stopped out twice. Well, actually, one day this week and one day this week. Both times we got stopped. Ouch. But our eye is correct. We are drawing in the proper flag. It is filling in, just like this one did. And it looks like it will move higher. Now, these red lines are fictitious. I put them in there. I just dragged them over here so you could see these actually filled in below these 2 red bars that were sitting there. My goodness, you can't do that making this stuff up. Whether we trade this properly or not is another story, because how you use the analysis is completely different than the analysis itself. The analysis has been working out perfectly. We need to look for higher levels over time. Then there's this. Dow Jones Weekly, another chart. I've showed you since the first 4 charts have been weeklies. And this weekly is your Dow Jones Industrial. It keeps holding and holding and holding and holding and holding. And what do you have here? Lo and behold, oh my goodness, is that a bull flag? Yes, it is. Underlying strength in U.S. indices. Do not listen to the lunatics calling for the top. And then there's this. This one, interesting, you're going to love it. Here's the gold, traders. Now, I have shown you in other videos, many other videos, that this is simply a shoulder, a head, and another big shoulder. And I have told you that we are going down no matter what, because that's what a big head and shoulders like this would do for you. Now look, rejected at Otapma, it breaks, gets above Otapma, makes a bull flag, and explodes. Gets back to Otapma, what does it do here? makes a bear flag, and dumps. Gets back to OTAPMA. What has it done? It made a bear flag, and boom, we had this day today. This day happened already on Monday. Here's your flag. Here's the day that happened on Monday. Here's your flag. This is what happened after we broke down, after failing at OTAPMA, boom, 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 right there. Bear flag, dump is what we did already on Monday. Bear flag, dump major is what happened after that one. And this is what we're expecting in gold for the next few days. Traders, pull your own charts, do your own analysis. Never accept anyone's technical opinion until you've done your own analysis. So, traders, you've seen the chart. You've got my technical argument for why we've got the green OMNI and ES NASDAQ down. I promised you in tonight's video I would show you underlying strength in our U.S. indices. Did I not show that to you? Did you not see the strength? It's so strong we didn't even get a couple of days down when the F flag got F'd. How about that? So strong it went straight back up. That's a very resilient market. Now, I don't think this wire brush is coming out anymore this week. There ain't a chance. In fact, if I get nailed again tomorrow, I'll brush my teeth with this thing. How's that? There is no way we're getting nailed 3 days in a row, because I won't stand for it. I'd rather have my fingernails pulled off than lose 3 days in a row. So you stay with me at livewithoscar.com tomorrow, and I will take you through these markets. I do not expect to lose. I don't care if I got to rip my hair out. I will do what it takes to beat these markets down tomorrow. I'm also going to be looking at stocks. Looks like we get a nice little up run, so I'm going to look at some stocks. If you trade stocks, come to livewithoscar.com. Click the brown side, that's the stock side, where I will give you stock picks, direct buy and sell recommendations, where you'd buy, where you'd sell, where you'd take the stop for the loss or the profit if we get that lucky. Livewithoscar.com, where I'm in a free chat room on microphone and camera. I'll see you all there. Remember, keep your emotions out of trading. One of the best things you can do to help yourselves with that is say this to yourselves every morning, every afternoon, every evening, and you know what that is. Stops are in. Emotions are out. Rock and roll, and I'll see everybody at livewithoscar.com. Futures trading is risky and can cause substantial financial loss. We do not claim or guarantee that you will profit from the information provided.